There is a weight that you carry, a weight that sits on your shoulders, presses against your chest, follows you into every room, every decision, every quiet moment. It is the weight of being remembered, of leaving a mark, of not being forgotten. You want to be someone who matters, someone whose name will be spoken after they are gone, someone who left something behind, a legacy, a memory, a story that outlives them. And because you want to be remembered, you live differently. You make choices based on what others will think. You build things that look impressive. You chase approval, validation, the approval of people who will one day forget your name anyway. You spend your one life trying to be unforgettable to people who will not remember you. But here is the truth that no one wants to hear: you will be forgotten. Not maybe, not if things go wrong, not if you do not succeed. You will be forgotten. The people who remember you now will die. The names carved in stone will fade. The stories told about you will change, twist, disappear. The world will move on. It always does. This is not a tragedy. This is freedom. Think about the people you are trying to impress, the ones whose approval you chase, the ones whose opinions shape your decisions. In 100 years, will anyone remember them? In 200, will anyone know they existed? The people you are trying to impress will be forgotten too. Everyone is forgotten. Everyone. The names we remember from history are a fraction of a fraction of a fraction of those who lived. And even those names, how much do we really know about them? A story, a paragraph, a sentence in a book. That is all. The rest is silence. If you spend your life trying to be remembered, you will spend your life chasing something that is, for almost everyone, impossible to hold. And while you chase, you will miss the only thing that was ever yours, your life. Right now, this moment, this breath, this chance to live. The truth is, you do not need to be remembered. You need to be free. There is a strange freedom in accepting that you will be forgotten. It is the freedom to stop performing, to stop building for an audience that will not be there, to stop shaping your life around the opinions of people who will not matter in 100 years. When you accept that you will be forgotten, you stop asking, "What will people think?" And you start asking, "What do I want? What matters to me? What would I do if no one was watching?" And those questions lead you somewhere different. Not to the life that looks impressive, to the life that feels like yours. Not to the legacy that others will remember, to the moments that you will have lived, fully, freely, without the weight of being remembered. The people who live most fully are not the ones who are most remembered. They are the ones who forgot to care, who stopped performing, who let go of the weight and lived, not for the memory, but for the moment, for the taste of the air, for the people they loved, for the work that mattered to them, for the life that was theirs. They lived, and then they died, and the world forgot them. But they had already let go of that weight. They were already free. Think about what you are sacrificing to be remembered. The time spent worrying about what others think. The energy spent building something you do not want, so others will be impressed. The moments you traded for approval. The life you postponed so you could leave a mark. What if the mark you leave is not something that lasts? What if the only thing that truly matters is what you experience? The love you give, the beauty you notice, the moments you are fully present, the life you actually live, not the life you hope others will remember? No one on their deathbed wishes they had spent more time worrying about their legacy. No one wishes they had worked harder to be remembered. They wish they had lived. They wish they had loved more. They wish they had stopped caring what people thought. They wish they had let go of the weight earlier. You do not have to wait for your deathbed to let go. You can let go now. The world will forget you. That is not sad. That is the nature of time, the nature of life, the nature of being human. You are a brief moment in the vastness of existence, a spark that flares and fades, and that is enough. That is more than enough. You do not need to be remembered to matter. You matter now. You are here now. You are breathing now. That is the only thing that has ever mattered. The tree that falls in the forest, with no one to hear it, does it matter? Yes. It lived. It grew. It gave shade. It housed birds. It was part of something larger than itself. And then it fell, and the forest did not stop, and the world did not pause. But it mattered, not because it was remembered, because it was. You are the same. You matter not because you will be remembered. You matter because you are here, because you feel, because you love, because you can choose, because this moment is yours, and the next, and the next. Do not trade your moments for a memory that will fade. Do not trade your life for a legacy that will not outlast the earth. Live now, fully, freely, without the weight. There is a story about a king who built a great monument. He wanted to be remembered forever. He spent his life carving his name into stone, building towers that would reach the sky. He died. The monument stood for a time. Then the earth shook. The stone crumbled. The name faded. The forest grew over it, and no one remembered. There is another story about a woman who lived quietly. She loved her children. She walked in the forest. She planted a garden. She sat with her friends and laughed. She did not build monuments. She did not chase fame. She lived, and then she died, and the world forgot her. But her children remembered her warmth. Her garden bloomed 4 years after she was gone. The laughter she shared echoed in the lives of those who loved her. Which life was more worth living? Which person was more free? You do not have to build a monument. You do not have to be remembered. You only have to live. And living is not about what comes after. It is about what is now. So here is what I want you to do. Let go of the weight. Let go of the need to be remembered. Let go of the life you are building for an audience that will not be there. Let go of the opinions that do not matter. Let go of the legacy that will fade. And in the space that is left, live. Live for the moment. Live for the people you love. Live for the work that calls to you. Live for the beauty that stops you in your tracks. Live for the life that is yours, not the memory that belongs to someone else. You will be forgotten. That is not sad. That is the thing that sets you free. Because when you accept that you will be forgotten, you stop waiting. You stop postponing. You stop performing. You start living. Really living. Not for the memory, for the moment. And the moment is here. Right now. This breath. This choice. This chance to be fully alive, without the weight of being remembered. You will be forgotten. Now live. What will you do with this moment?